It's him and another guy keep dancing
Yeah.
because he knows what's gonna happen. That's how smart he is at it.
Bro, do you guys think Kitty plays is hot?
Hey, why do you gotta do that? Why do you gotta say these questions to us?
Wait, is Ninja coming out?
Probably. He's probably.
I know none of these people. Do you guys know any of those people? Bro, look at the Raven.
Also look menacing. I mean, those signs that they're throwing out, I'm excited to see what they have to, throw out. And obviously, we also have Rafael Dracon joining us, who is a writer of actually fantasy. So that's my favorite, type of fiction. I like to see it.
I'm playing the video game while watching. Like the fun video game. Now I'm back.
Bro, that's a cool costume.
Hi guys, I'm Yoda. I'm Rafael Dracon, and I'm Shock. And we came all the way from Brazil to represent Raven's Revenge. Yeah, these guys, they're gonna be protecting me. They feel like an Avenger. Yeah, let's protect our VIP. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Bro, they're so cringy.
Thank you.
So they're playing for charity. That's what we're all doing it for, a good cause. But we still have a few more teams to welcome to the floor. And this
Where's
one's
Ninja?
one that people are going to be excited about. It's the Llama Record Company, and that's comprised of Loser Fruit, Courage JD, Jordan Fisher, and the golden ticket winner Lester. So let's see.
I'm going for Courage. I'm going Courage. Who y'all going for? I'm taking Courage.
The giddy up skin.
Bro, look at Courage back there by himself. Yo, look at the guy with the jean sweater. Look how cringy he is.
Definitely don't want to stub your toe, but okay. Looking like a snack, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Cool, did you see what Courage did?
Doing that. But as well,
Yeah.
Jordan Fisher, I mean, what can't he do? What can't he do? He can do anything.
Like I said, I'm like 10 to 5 seconds behind you guys, so it's kind of spoiling it for me.
Jordan Fisher from Llama Record.
No, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna join back again so to see it.
I honestly am
Isn't Jordan Fisher an athlete?
in advance for anybody that finds us on this map.
Thank you so much there, Jordan. Fantastic. There, we're getting into our final.
Why is there a whole crowd of stands?
Now, bear with me on this one. It's
Oh, no.
Tongue Twister. Say it 5 times fast.
Wait, now my guys with you?
The Sunshine Soldiers. Here we go. Compromise of Pokimane.
Pokimane, where's Pokey?
Pokimane.
Where's Pokey? I want to see how thick she is. I see Pokey. Bro, what if that 12-year-old's there, Alan?
Oh, the guy that was talking smack to her?
Yeah, I was like, I beat my meat to you.
Yeah, definitely aptly named the Sunshine Soldiers. I mean,
I bet he's in the bathroom right now watching on his phone.
Probably moaning.
Bro, she's thick. Yo, look how thick Pokey is. No lie.
Oh my god, kid, can you not? Please.
What's going on, guys? It is Javier representing the Sunshine
So weird.
Soldiers. And if y'all don't know, we gonna hit them with that flash of light. That's how
That guy's cringy.
baby. And I'm having a good time. I cannot wait to play with
What?
Pokemon and Scissors.
Wait, am I at the same second as you?
What? Yeah.
So then we take down the trampoline, then we get a puppy, or just, and that's it.
Take on the trampoline, bro.
I want to get, I don't want a puppy.
You don't want a puppy?
No.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, you heard there was a team change, right?
I want to keep the trampoline.
Why?
You don't really care if you don't jump on it.
Go to Gavin's house and jump on his.
This is too small.
Oh! Okay.
Bro, who's the one? Kate, was it you or Finn who broke my chair?
Oh, that was, I don't know.
battled on stage with Logic last year. That was some hot
Kate,
fire.
be
And of
honest.
course,
Was
we
it
I didn't break it.
Friends don't lie.
do feel
I promise I didn't break it.
strep throats, that's something you really want to have to deal with, and we hope you feel better soon. Very fast. Come back to us. But regardless, we got one more sundown. It's the Cuddle Crew.
No, I swear to God, I didn't break your chair.
Team. I mean, we have Aiden, KU, they are teammates. They also have Xavier Woods, who is a professional wrestler.
Oh, the Cuddle team leader is nasty.
Oh, I see Ghost Aiden.
Oh yeah, Ghost Aiden. Yeah, that's a good team right there.
No, it's not.
Because I promised Aiden I'd give him a big hug when he walked out onto the stage, so we'll get one in there. And we'll get everybody with the Cuddle Crew. We're being on brand. We're getting in there. They're excited to take the stage.
Colton, my brother is retarded. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we have to sell our trampoline, right? So if we sell our trampoline, we can get
Why
up.
do you have to sell a trampoline?
Because we don't have enough room for the dog that we're gonna get. My brother would rather keep the trampoline instead of getting a puppy.
That is the dumbest thing ever.
I told him that.
And Xavier on your team to be the most stacked spot here at the Pro-Am. Oh, for sure. This is super interesting because the other people are like, how'd you get on the same team with your own teammates? So basically they just asked, they gave me an opportunity to play, they gave Kay an opportunity
What are we
to play
watching
the same
right
team,
now?
and I don't know, man, we're just getting ready
Where's
to go
the
out and do
creative
charity.
stuff?
We're going to put on the show for sure.
I want to play.
I mean, that is what Aiden does best, regardless of if it is at Max or
Guys, I want to play.
Colton, if you got on the thing, would you take the L?
An absolute show. I mean,
What?
they're definitely going to be
The
my
camera?
favorites. Who is somebody else who you think the crowd should be keeping
I'm
in
on
mind?
like the
I
guy
just love the
talking.
positivity out of the
Sim.
Sunshine Soldiers. I mean, Davier, the certain stuff that he's
Why does he have two
in the clip that we
Padawans?
listened to, and obviously those players as well. They're so positive, and I love to see it because we have to stay positive here. This is a new game mode. We don't know how to play it.
No, it's completely new. Nobody knows what's going on, and you can get involved as well. Use
Wait,
that
are we gonna
hashtag
play it?
Summer Block Party. Let us know which one of the teams you're rooting for. Is it Ravens?
Who you guys going for?
Brazil? Is it Llama Wrecking
Bro,
Congo?
it's gonna be
Or
so
just
laggy.
Team A, Jordan Fisher. You can share your thoughts, opinions there. Join the conversation and get involved because, we love sharing those out there. We love hearing what you have to say.
No, this is the event.
We'll be looking at it. We'll be interacting with you guys.
I love to see everybody who, tweets that hashtag, says what they want to see, says what they're excited about, says what they're happy about.
I just poured something in my cup.
Yeah, we love talking to the players, which is what we're going to get a chance to do right now. So we're going to throw it all the way up top to Kitty Plays. Kitty, hey,
Imagine how much
way
money
up there?
these
That's a
two
bit
people
far.
have.
I can hear you up here, all right, Sundown. We are up here on the top deck of the stage right now. Players are just getting settled in for the event, and I've got the incredible chicken champions up here with me. We've got One Shot Girl, Nick A. Thirdly, Chandler Riggs, and our golden ticket winner. I am so excited
They
to see
suck
you guys
'cause
play.
they're
Nick,
chickens.
how have you been preparing for today?
So I've just been playing Fortnite every single
Why?
day. It's a grind.
My phone's out
Constantly,
of
the
battery.
streams have been going every day. So I think I got the experience, and I'm ready to rock. We got an amazing team. Communication's on point. Ready to roll.
Good roll. I'm excited to see how you guys do. And Julie,
Bro, Nick A30 is actually kind of
I
buff.
know you don't trash talk very much online, but who are you most excited to face up against today?
Jordan has been talking a big game, Jordan Fisher, so I'm ready to see him. I'm ready to see him in game.
Well, I hope to see your name in the action feed, eliminating him. That'll be interesting. And who is your favorite team?
As
here
me?
right now?
As my mom?
The chicken
Oh,
champion.
nothing like my
I
mom.
gotta say, I gotta root for us, so.
Yeah,
Well,
kind
you guys
of.
already have champion in your name, so not much to live up to. Now, Chandler, you and I played last year in the Pro-Am. What have you done in the last year to prepare for today?
Fortnite, just non-stop, just not every day, every night, just Fortnite. No, I am much more prepared this year, and I am very excited to take you guys on.
Yeah, that'll be great. Maybe first.
Oh my god, how bad is that for you,
All right,
bro?
you won the golden ticket. How does it feel to be
That's
up
so
here
bad
on
for
stage
you.
right now?
Don't do that.
Unreal and amazing to be able to play with all the huge content creators, celebrities. So
Yo, why is Kitty Plays so tall?
Now, I saw you taking some selfies over there. Who were you sending them to?
Why does Kitty Plays look so tall?
Taking some selfies? at your
Stop
computer?
talking about her. Can you just not?
No, she looks
I don't care
tall.
what you talk about. I don't care what you talk about her. Just stop talking about her. It's getting
Now
annoying.
that you guys have seen the stage, what do you think of it?
It's absolutely amazing. The crowd is insane. The hype, I feel it, and the lighting is incredible. Everything about it. You guys rock out there. We love you.
Yo, Nick at 30's buff.
That's so great. And also, Julie,
Not that buff.
talked to you
I'm gonna
earlier.
be way
You're
buffer than
excited
he
for
is.
the map. I gave you a few
'Cause I'm big
pointers.
poppy,
Don't worry, I
bro.
gave everyone some
Oh,
pointers, but
tell
is
him
there
about
any
me being
special
chubby
strategy that you have going into this
when I was a
very
baby.
first game?
I know. Alan, Colton was the chubbiest baby when he was a baby.
That's it, everybody.
Yeah,
Well,
when I met, I was chubby.
so excited
I
to
met,
see
I
how you
was
guys
chubby.
go, see
I
if you
wasn't
live up
kidding.
to the champion
He was
name.
chunky.
We gotta get into these games, and to do that, I'm gonna send it back down to Sundown.
Thank you so much, Kitty and the Chicken Champions. And they seem very well prepared.
I had like 500 rolls, bro. Like, right, kid?
Incredibly excited, and they have a bunch of experience.
Yeah, but experience.
Your mom is so fat.
Bro,
She
I
had
had
more
like- I had
rolls
like-
than the bakery.
You know what the community does and the players do with loose.
Bro,
They do things
how
that
much
we
rolls
can't
did I
do.
have? Like 5 million
That's
rolls
how
when I
we
was a
have
baby?
better fortunes. It's crazy, so I can't wait to see what
I'm
they
gonna
do.
go
Yeah.
get some.
Everything is
I'm
always
hungry.
changing, whether it is in
Why?
game or behind
Why
the
is
scenes with how everything
why
works. So
can-
we're gonna throw it
like, when
over
is
the
the
package
grade-
with you know him, you love him, Captain Shenanigans, Zeke walking you through some of the tech and productions that happens behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah. What?
We're here at the LA for the summer block
Yeah.
party. Now I'm gonna take you guys inside for a behind the scenes look.
Yeah.
How the show you watch at home gets made. Let's go. This is the caster desk. This is where some of your favorite human beings like this guy commentate your games.
You won't go in there and take a video. You won't.
More PCs up here, more players, more lights, more cameras. More Fortnite. Of course, we got 50 PCs up top, 50 PCs down below, and some of your favorite content creators, influencers, celebrities will take the stage and be playing here at the Summer Block Party. Behind me, you can see all the madness that we deal with, we're constantly looking at, and we're kind of piecing together all of these different perspectives you're seeing into the show that you're
Bro, back.
Oh, hi. We're in the command center. This is where the show gets made. It all gets put together.
I'm the technical director, so I will use this production switcher to switch between the different video sources that we have. Every source of the show is routed into the switcher. And the director Joe is going to next week. He's always a treat to work with. Ready 12, start your move. Go to the wall. Go to the wall. What are you doing?
And this is the last stop, the Players Lounge. This is where everyone's hanging out before they take to the stage. Now, Fortnite fam, I gotta go. I'm in full wardrobe. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see you guys at the Summer Block Party.
Thank you so much.
How long is it gonna take?
AKA Zeke, AKA DJ Zeke, AKA whatever else you are going by, depending on the day, gives you a nice little sneak peek into the stage. And I have to say, it really is quite impressive how everything goes into this to go together. You guys will see it in a little bit what we all mean, but I mean just behind the scenes, we get to kind of see the control panel and all the people who put in so much work, because it's not just the people in the front of the house. There's all the observers, the directors, the producers
Hey.
who put in so
Yeah.
many hours to make sure the stuff even
When is it gonna end?
Surprising they brought Zeke
We've been
back
watching
there.
for
I
like
mean, I'm
20
surprised they
minutes.
didn't break
Nothing's been
anything, but we're
happening.
good.
It's been
Everything
boring.
is fantastic, and really, it is amazing. Just standing here and just feeling
I got demons in my brain, they want me to let it go. They want me to let it go. Bust down glass all in the past. Niggas tryna kill me 'cause I have demons in my brain and they wanna go.
If you're watching videos, that's how boring it is.
I am up here on the stage with Laser Beam. Speaking of Cuddle Crew, he's looking very cuddly. Hello.
Can I get a yeet or something? Let's do it, kids. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not on anymore. I'm not on the camera.
Okay, for those of you in the crowd that didn't see it, he has a yeet tattoo on his bicep.
I'm watching the thing.
He's going up there.
Like do a thing.
You know, definitely one of the stupidest things I've ever done.
I mean, I don't think so. I think it's great. So, being here today on the stage in front of this many people, you know, I know you're excited to get into the games. Do you have a strategy going into it all?
No. Nothing. I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Okay, well that's, you know, it's great to hide it.
But then you're still in Colorado.
My plan is to lose.
but try and lose its style somehow.
Well, you've already got the style locked down, so I think, you know, that's point number one for Fraser being here. So you're playing tomorrow as well. Do you want to talk a little bit about the charity?
Not really, no.
Playing for?
I think it might have been a bit scuffed when I submitted it, but I'm planning to donate to a Ronald McDonald House, which is a charity that kind of like houses families with sick kids while they're going through like treatment and surgery and stuff like that. So yeah.
Excellent cause. I like it. Now, you have a lot of content creation that you do.
One of the players on my team, their uncle is a pitcher for the.
Yes, every single day. I love the game, but it causes me great pain because a lot of sweat.
For the who?
Rank 90s like to kill me.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you said that you're from Australia.
I don't know.
There's a lot of, you know, venomous creatures that can eliminate you there. You know,
Where's
you're
that
always
green
kind of
team?
living day to day, looking over your
Where's
shoulder.
that green team?
That's prepared you for this?
I don't know.
Like a nice suburb in like an air-conditioned house. I mean, I'm not really scared of none of the animals, you know.
The Mariners?
It hasn't prepared me though.
Okay, can we just like?
Well, you know what?
Where's Alan?
If you get too nervous, if
You want to just play squads?
you just put the hood down and just kind of.
We can all play squads. Gary,
Okay.
you want to play?
Well, is there anything else you want to say?
Ask Jackson if he wants to play.
No.
I think I should just stop talking because last time I did one of these I got in trouble for swearing.
Garrett.
So I should probably just stop talking. I gotta be careful.
You know he can hear you.
Code laser.
Wait, Colton, is Finn gonna play with? Is Finn still there?
No.
Thank you so much, Laser. Congratulations for making
Alan,
it this far. Best of luck to you today.
Join. Hey, join. Join.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my vagina.
You guys be Sparkle Specialists. Me and Alan will be these. Wait, that gave me the best idea. You know what I want to do, Garrett?
What?
Yeah. So we mute each other's mics.
No.
And
Fine. Garrett. I'm Colton's friend.
I unmuted everyone.
Alan, we're gonna do the scrim thing.
I don't have the Sparkle Specialist.
Yeah, you do. I just saw you wear it.
Your game must be glitched.
Yeah.
He does. He's a season killer. Garrett.
I'm a season winner. I'm the goal trooper.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna mute each other's mics, okay?
No, there's no need for that.
Why?
Cause it just isn't.
Well, you'll hear our ideas.
Well, we're not going to land at the same place as you guys, and it won't matter.
Yeah,
if we
Garrett
make
is right.
call-outs.
Garrett's right.
And all the muting stuff is too complicated.
Wait, Garrett, do you live in Colorado?
Yeah.
What part?
I'm all in Aurora.
Oh.
Colton, I'm already level 80.
I live in Timnath with Colton and Alan. And... Were you friends with Jackson, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Well, he's actually kind of my friend too. Well, he was like, we had a little league, and Garrett, like, those type of like friends things, and so we like wanted to add each other.
Wait, Colton, were you my brother's friend?
Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Remember when you played All Stars with Gunner?
Yeah.
So you live in Aurora?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna mute you guys because
It's stupid. Why do we have to mute?
Because after every single game, we talk to each other and say how much points we got.
Well, why don't we just say how many points we get each game? Like, we can't, let's just not land at the same place. Well, okay.
Garrett, where are we
Whatever,
going?
Colton, go ahead. The fatal. We're playing 3 games. This is my first game on today, though.
Same.
I had baseball games earlier.
Sam, who do you play for?
I'm playing for a little league this year, but I'm going
Sam,
to go to
I'm not playing travel ball this year. I don't want
I'm
to.
playing travel next year.
Yeah, same. Who are you gonna play for next year?
I don't even know.
I might go game day. I might go power alley. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I was thinking. I might go game day with my friend. Cause he's
I might
on
go
there
with
right
Colton
now.
next year because he's playing for game day again.
You probably don't even play on the same game day as my friend though.
Is your friend 13U?
Yeah. But I went to one of his games and Colton wasn't on his team.
Yeah, because Colton's playing 10, 12. Are you
Dude,
is your game laggy?
I don't know. I found 2 flintlock pistols this game somehow.
Alright.
Did anybody even go fatal?
No.
They have
I
one
don't think
kill.
so.
Oh, that was so smooth. I double point knocked into the thing.
Oh, Alan's dead.
But the coach
Colton's
I
dead.
play for, do you know who Roy Holiday is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he coached him.
Nice.
One of them left.
Alright, I'm back, sorry. Should we go get Colton's reboot card?
You can't. It's on the other side of the map.
True.
Is he spectating me?
I have someone spectating me.
We just need 2 kills to win this match.
How many kills do you have?
I don't have any, but they have 1.
Okay. My word won't do anything. Mom! Sorry. I haven't talked to my mom. Facts. What part of Aurora do you live in? Cause I have a friend that lives in Aurora, and I don't know if you know him.
A nice part. Whoa. Hey, I don't have one of those. Stop bullying me. Is your game laggy? No.
Not at all. I have a little delay.
Would you want a blue SMG?
Sure.
Here. I guess I'm going to suppress pistol as my AR.
Mom!
Oh, I hear shooting.
Okay.
They're over here. Want to push the top or wait in zone for them? I'm gonna wait in zone. Actually,
Wait, let's take the launch pad on them in third party. Yeah.
Oh, that was squad light.
Should I finish, teammate?
Yeah, finish. I got one.
There's an AR if you want one. There's a green AR.
I got one. Oh, he just got rebooted. Oh, that's the kid who I got low. Let's take the launch pad to them. There's people on Skybase too.
Connor, it's not Mom's fault.
Oh shoot, I'm not even in zone.
Alright, let's wait for him to come out.
He's gonna come out over here.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, because I saw a kid running. There's no way he'd waste extra. He might be in the house.
He had impulses.
I know, but he could be in the house.
Their reboot cards.
Oh yeah, we're doing squads.
Yep, they're both over here.
Oh my god. Here, I'll build up and glider redeploy. Are you good?
I should be. Don't really look that good.
Where are they?
Alright, this kid's decent. No! My flintlock just like shot me sideways. There's an off one right here.
Okay, I'll come get the finish. Where is he?
It's his above. I'm not bleed out. Alright, can you give me? Here, I'm not bleed. We could hit that launch pad up.
Yeah. Are we gonna make it? I have a med kit.
Here, drop it and you can hold my minis.
I'll make it. Here, I'll build up and glider redeploy.
Alright. We have 4 kills and they have 1. Uh-oh, is my med kit going pop? Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this air thing. Or the skybase thing.
Same.
There's people? Here, let's land let's land about here. And then jump in on them.
Hold up, I'm getting these gliders back here.
Okay.
all
Do you
my guns are reloaded.
Do you have a campfire?
Oh no, I only have a turret. I'm using 900 wood.
Oh, can I get some mats? I have 9 wood, 7 brick.
I got 200.
Okay, Strand's one teammate.
Going up the tower. No way he hit that.
He got me. They're not bad. If you can maybe go get my reboot card. My reboot card has 50 seconds. Hurry, 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 get down. Cause storm. Do you know where our reboot thing is? Oh, there's one in the middle of loot. I'll be right back. Hey Garrett, will you tell them I have to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for playing with me. What, Mom? You said something about Grana. What kind of dog are we gonna get? Why? German Shepherd.
No, that's so unfortunate. There's so much building.
Nice job, guys. Nice job. Very well, very well. Hello?
We won.
The world's first free store. All this stuff you see here is 100% off, aka free. Now you might be wondering, where does this stuff come from? Well, where we live if that kicks us out. I want that. Channel. YouTube. Buy whatever you want. Hey, guess what? So we're gonna keep this. I'm just gonna cut this to the store. But as you guys know, tomorrow we open up the store. Last time we sold things for $1 and we didn't make money. I spent the to give us more money. Way too much more money than stuff. Look at this chart. I don't know what it means. But what I do know is everyone likes free things. Yeah! You want everything in this store for free.
Yeah. Colton. Colton.
positivity. Plus, today and tomorrow, it's all about charity. So that's very, very
But if you happen to talk some trash along the way, that's okay, right? We like it. We live for that stuff. Okay, so while game one was incredible, there were some big moments from there. So let's send it down to the floor as we have Sundown standing by to break down some of the action that we just saw.
Thank you so much, Lupo and Golden Boy. And I mean, are they really your friends if you don't tease them a little bit about their Fortnite skill? Love you there, Zeke. But we're going to take a look at some of the gameplay we just saw in the past match and what enabled these players to be so good and so successful. So first, we're going to hop on board with the Cuddle crew. Aiden, again, one of the only players who has qualified for the duo competition for the World Cup on a controller. You can see them putting on a clinic here. They far and away had some of the best slaying numbers, but weren't quite able to turn it into objectives. And you can see how they set up a veritable base on these builds. We're constantly trying to get the eliminations to top back up on the siphon. You can see them there racking up and getting them and continuing to roll through so many of these multiple elimination exchanges going on. And I mean, this is what the Ghost Gang is known to do. Kayun and Aiden just running through, challenging over and over again, taking 1vx situations like it's no problem, putting shots towards the middle, using the impulses to get themselves right into the fray and continue going, but again, was not quite enough to take it home. I'm incredibly interested to see what other strategies will be broken out. Just like Laserbeam and his team, they said they had a secret strat. It was that cartwheel emote all the way from spawn, all the way up there, but then of course, the Fish Fam had to come through and ruin that little bit of fun. It's all about fun, the gameplay, and continuing showing off your creative prowess. But that is it for match one, and match two is about to get started. So we're gonna throw it back up to Lupo and Golden Boy at the desk.
That's right. Everyone forgets about me, it's okay.
I would never forget about you, GB. I'm excited to be here with you. The forum, we're in LA.
So
the weather is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I haven't been outside like at all. We've kind of been indoors like this entire time. And, you know, it's been a little dark out in here. So I don't even know what sunlight looks like at this point. We've just been in here. You know, it's setting up.
How about this? How about this?
Okay.
I'll bring your mood back up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have game two ready to go. I need you to make some noise, please. Oh, you can be louder than that. Come on.
Okay, so that was more like a Golden Boy reaction. So
was a
that's
little
okay.
bit.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It was a, no. If that was a Golden Boy reaction, I hate to say it when I say it, and then everyone's just like, yeah, whatever. You know, but the good news is, folks, Lupo is right. The next game is going to be starting in just a little bit. Game two. I hope everyone's enjoying the creative showdown. The countdown is on your screen, and now it's time to jump right back into the action. Game two underway. Let's see if Courage JD and his crew, Jordan Fisher, come out on top. The Llama Record Company. Is this going to be a back-to-back victory, or will we see someone else take that top prize and the 5 points that come with it? You can see all your VIPs on screen once again. And also, another note for our friends that have two players, they're actually swapping out each game. So Phantoms and Lost Kings will be swapping players out each game.
Exactly. Here we go. The Sunshine Soldiers holding it out up top. Lost Kings, Madison, Pokimane, and their golden ticket winner at the top. Keep in mind, on the top middle of your screen, the timer. 14 minutes to go. It's a 15-minute match total. On your screen, Pokey. Hold it down, impulse nades in hand. Gotta look out, the Chicken's coming up from behind. The Chicken champions did not do too well last round. We're gonna see here if in game two they can change the tide. Chandler Riggs gets cut down.
Doesn't look like it's gonna be the case, Lupo. They push
feel
right
like I
in.
cursed them.
They push right forward to the Sunshine Soldiers, but Pokimane with a quick build, preventing them from being able to get any further on that ramp. And remember the geometry of how this map is built. You can really block players from being able to get through. And that is going to be especially impactful for the players that do not have that Infinity Blade, because you got to use your ammo to get through there. You can also see the score breakdown there. So Llama Record Company was able to come away with 5 points because they won game one. And at the end of it, we're going to tally all those points to find out who is the Creative Showdown champion.
Add up to, it's all for charity. Keep that in mind. So first or eighth, it doesn't matter. It's all for a good cause at the end of the day. Sharshock here. Players moving their way up top, trying to look for an opportunity to move up. Little jump around here on the ramp, but a player dropping right down behind.
Oh, man. That was rough. You hate to see that one, folks. A turnaround right away from one of the players from Little Whip Warriors is going to make the Brazilian pay, and that is actually also another note there too. I wonder how Raven's Revenge are going to work with Zach Hardy. You know, I'm hoping that they're able to communicate, but also when you're in game, it works. You kind of just know what the other players are going to do, right? That's the name of it.
I don't know if you saw that quick little snipe there. Madison all the way up top, fighting a push. The Chicken Champions making their way up. Back-to-back eliminations. We're going to jump on board with the golden ticket winner from the Chicken Champions. They also have Chandler Riggs, One Shot Girl, and Nick A30. Oh, last second getting cut down there.
Yeah,
the lead
that's
right
hand
now.
ban.
The lead right now, Sunshine Soldiers at 162 points, but the Llama Record Company, they're starting to make their way back up. Jordan Fisher and the team are, even look at this, you have window edits for peak shots through there. Player knocked that wall out. Courage building up on the outside, trying to establish a little base here. They have very limited resources, Golden Boy, which means they have to be very particular about how they use them. But if they're picking up eliminations, that's an additional 25 material straight into the inventory, so you do have a chance to continue to build and maybe reinforce what you've already put up. But here we go.
Sunshine
Wings from the side.
Sunshine Soldiers once again are going to push in there, and the Chicken Champions right behind. The Gate 30 is going to get caught, but manages to stay up. You're going to have Chandler Riggs pushing on forward. He manages to cut down one to size. Jordan Fisher going to be in a 1v2, but we'll have the support from Courage. Courage going in for the help, takes out One Shot Girl, and it's going to come down the Courage, but it's Chandler Riggs who gets hype, picks up the elim, and the Chicken Champions are looking to climb the leaderboard.
Quick note, Chandler Riggs is a 19-year-old actor best known for playing the role of Carl on The Walking Dead. If you've lived under a rock, then you probably didn't know that. But I think somebody like this, kind of, you know, everybody knows. Man.
Also competed last year.
He did indeed.
Our Fortnite Pro-Am, got 3rd place with Kitty Plays, and as she had mentioned, hopefully looking to see him in the top prize this time around and taking 1st place. Who knows, though? It is truly anyone's ball game, and Raven's Revenge have now managed to climb all the way up. And earlier on, it was all Sunshine Soldiers. Even the Llama Record Company had some shining moments, but Raven's Revenge seemingly coming out from the shadows.
Raphael sitting on only 1 elimination. That little quip there, very, very well done, Golden Boy.
Thank you. You've been doing this for like 30 years.
You have to keep in mind, Raphael, he doesn't need to push for eliminations, although right now would probably be a good time, and he actually does get a solid lunge, almost that elim, can't quite pick it up. But eliminations in this game mode, they don't actually get you any points. It's all about having your VIP in the control point at the top of these 3 towers. And Team Evolve, when they built this, they knew that that was kind of the goal, to focus on team cohesion and support. It's not about who can get the most eliminations. They do help. Don't get me wrong. You get a quick siphon, pick up the 50 HP and shield, get the 25 materials straight into your inventory. It's all wood too, so you can reinforce everything you've built, but it's more about sticking by your VIP. We have Lachlan Cypher and their golden ticket player. Phantoms, their VIP, the sword wielder, but you've got multiple layers. Look at this structure Little Whip Warriors have built up. It's more than 1 layer, which means they've been picking up eliminations and using those materials to reinforce and build up. It's fantastic.
You have to be smart about where you're going to place those builds, protect your VIP, but most importantly, give you an angle so that you can continue to benefit from the siphon on the HP as well as the siphon from the builds. If you're able to do that, you might see yourself continue to climb on up through that scoreboard, maybe be in 1st place at the end of this game. Bear in mind, though, in a few moments, in 2 minutes' time, the next point is going to open up. The golden circle, point D, will open up. But for now, though, I actually believe we have Kitty down on the stage here. She has a member of Phantoms. I'm wondering, how are they going to sort out that whole 2 of them being here thing?
Hey, Golden Boy, yes, I'm here on the floor right now with Kyle that makes up the duo with Vinny for Phantoms. Now, Kyle, how did you guys decide who would be playing first?
You know, I wanted to give it to Vinny. Vinny is a champion when it comes to Fortnite. I just started playing, but I wanted to toss it back over his way because they got a whole dynamic. We got a whole plan, a strategy we worked out. So Vinny's up right now, but there's going to be some switch-ups coming up.
All right, great. So how can you support your partner from the side even if you're not playing?
Oh, I'm just giving him back massages. I'm telling him good stuff. I'm looking at the boys. I'm telling them they look good. You know what I mean? It's all about positive affirmations to win the game and get the dub.
Oh, I absolutely love that. So going into the next game, how are you going to strategize differently than these guys?
Look, right now we're just looking at the competition. We're still feeling each other out. They might have had their win over there. We're working on ours for right now. So it's all going to be great.
It is going to be great. And I think we're about to get into the next zone. Thank you so much for talking to me, Kyle. Back to you guys at the caster's desk.
Thank you so much, Kitty. You know, I like that, right? And as my good friend CD and the Third says, you know, give him a back hug. You know,
the back massage
back
goes
massage,
a long way.
back hug, you
relieve
know,
a little bit of the
give 'em a
tension. They are carrying a sword around.
This is true.
You know, the thing's got to be heavy.
It's a heavy blade. It's a heavy blade, and there you go. So now,
look at him.
Look at everyone starting to focus around, and PTK.Gaming, she's getting all up in that business. You're also going to have Maddie lingering about, manages to take out the VIP there. Jack Dylan Grazer there, looking for the quick hunting rifle shot. Maddie, a great player, but unfortunately, so many players are going to be looking at her, so there's not much that she could do in that instance.
This is a much different mode to play. If you're used to traditional competitive Fortnite, it's more about protecting and strategy and waiting till the right moment. Players in this mode are way more exposed, with the exception of, look, Lachlan, Phantoms, and player from Lil Web are just hanging out on top.
They're
there
getting in there.
This is the push in. I think they saw.
Oh no, their VIP actually flew out. Phantoms has to get in there. He has to get in, but he's on the other side. He cut down his teammates. What he doesn't know that his teammates can actually edit that.
There we go.
And allow him to get in. All right, so he's going to be inside. They have to protect him here, and this is now we're going to start to earn a lot of points. They're climbing that leaderboard, Lupo.
I think they went from 6th all the way to 3rd, and they're still up in the middle. It was contested for just a second, but now it's not. Look, they're going to overcome the Cuddle crew here in just a second. All the way at the top, though. Ravens
the impulse doesn't stop them.
550.
The impulse did not stop them, Lupo. It actually kept them in this because the builds were there. They managed to benefit so much from Point D opening up. They're at 483 points and counting. They're going to overtake Raven's Revenge any moment now, but finally, Loserfruit pushes on in and is able to stop that miraculous run that Little Whip Warriors managed to put together.
It might be time for the Llama Company to take over. Keep in mind, this inner circle is worth 12 points a second for your VIP when uncontested, and Jordan Fisher is swinging repeatedly. Here we go, holding it down in the middle. We might see a climb now. 444 points, taking 3rd place. The Llama Record Company overcoming all odds down there in the middle.
And I think Courage is going to be playing patrol. He's going to linger about, pick up some eliminations, get some more builds, and then jump on down. This is insane. They're starting to make the climb here, Lupo. They're at 600 points. And counting, but Xavier Woods goes in there, but he does not have enough to stay in the fight. And it's going to end up paying dearly for that one. A valiant attempt there. Loserfruit finally goes down. Then another thing to note, there's a lot of builds that players can recycle there and try and continue to use to their advantage in those neutral points.
Your enemies potentially built up a fort as you push your way in. They don't have a whole ton of material, but you can take advantage of it, use it on your side. Meanwhile, Vicstar and the Fish Fam up top, sitting on control point.
Jordan Fisher. He's getting more points. Finally, he's going to get stopped again, and Loserfruit's kind of deja vu. They were both down there trying to hold down Point D. They end up getting shut down finally. And now, Lil Whip Warriors are going to be inside of the point, but they need Phantoms to get there so they can start to earn.
I want to just make a quick note. Raven's Revenge is sitting in the B control point up top. What looks like unchallenged. They're in 1st place now, and I don't think anybody's going up there.
Well, it seems like Jordan Fisher and the Llama Record Company are going to be in there again. They're gonna pass this for sure. I mean, wait a minute, he ends up getting thrown out of there, and then players now, the impulses, because there's nothing there to protect them.
Look, Raphael's not even moving.
Someone needs to stop them.
840 points here in a second. They have a lead in 1st round. 4 minutes remaining. Somebody's got to go after that before too long. Otherwise, the fighting in the bottom is going to cause too much commotion. The chaos, no one's going to be able to pick up the points. It might be a victory royale for Raven's Revenge here in a second. We'll see. Less than 4 minutes now.
Yeah, Raphael, like no one's around him.
No one's up there.
No one's around him. No one's paying attention to the point that they're controlling, evidently. But Fish Fam gonna push in, maybe get some protection there. They don't have their VIP, and here he comes. Mackenzie's now gonna be established inside. Jordan Fisher goes in there once again to try and benefit from that 12 points, but this is insane.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Finally, the Cuddle crew is going to challenge this.
Oh my gosh. That almost became one of the biggest upsets, literally by sitting and not moving.
They don't have long to go, though, Lupo. 9:42 left. That's
close.
9:42 total to 1,000 right there. This could very well go to Brazil right here, right now in game 2.
The Llama Record Company, a couple ticks in the middle circle there. Jordan Fisher, Courage, JD, Loser Fruit, and their golden ticket player maybe making a move. A close second place. 3 minutes remaining. Blue Whip Warriors are climbing as well. They may have ownership of one of those top control points, and it may be uncontested. It's still going up. I just stopped right there.
Cuddle Crew are actually going to be in the middle. Cuddle Crew are going to be in the middle, and no one's stopping them. And they're gaining points, and they're gaining it fast. They managed to get to 4th. They're going to be in 3rd, and they're going up now. The Cuddle Crew finally are going to start to get challenged, and Xavier Woods is going to get picked, which means no more points are going to be earned for the Pink Warriors there of the Cuddle Crew.
Go sitting up top. Again, Raphael unchallenged, 960 points. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. This could be the end of the match.
No one is going to stop them. No one's looking for them. They're in the shadows, unseen, and they will have their revenge. The Ravens' revenge. GG. Unbelievable that they were able to just sneak on in and steal that away from everybody else.
Honestly, what a ridiculous move there, and it ended up paying off. You see them cheer each other on down there on the floor. Now, I have to say, the decision to not go for that D control point, 12 points a second is big, but it's not required, obviously. Yeah. They had the opportunity to sit up top. There was a pretty substantial fort around them, too, and they went basically undetected. Look at the smile on Raphael's face, the so excitement there.
He's so happy. Also, Patriotic, 20 eliminations in that game. Shock with 14 eliminations. So they were slaying around, protecting their VIP. That's why they were able to snag that victory. No one expects the Raven. Nevermore.
I don't even know how to reply to that, Golden Boy. You are the worst.
I'm proud of myself.
You should be. That was excellent.
Game 2 certainly brought us some intense moments. I thought game 1 was ridiculous with the with Jordan Fisher jumping in to the zone, just catapulting his team to victory. But this time around, it was a sneaky plays of Ravens' revenge, and no one challenging them. And all the players are going to be wearing the skins of the character and the team that they're representing. So you have to identify where they are. You got to look at the scoreboard and realize maybe we should be challenging Ravens' revenge and not allowing them to be able to get any more points. Like you have to stop them right at their spawns. I would even imagine, but
keeping your eye on the score. A big note there. It's just the VIP that matters. So if you can eliminate that sword carrier, you know that team's not going to score any points until they respawn and come back into the match.
This is very true, and we're going to continue to highlight it and talk about the incredible plays that we've seen. But for now, let's actually send it down to Kitty, who's going to be with our winners.
I am up here right now with these guys. They were just telling me how much energy they feel after that victory. You guys did such an incredible job. I saw you all protecting your VIP. Yeah. Who is coming out as the leader of the team right now?
Oh man, it's difficult. I think everyone's just giving calls there. At some point, he was giving the shots, I was giving the shots, he was giving the shots, so we're just like a team efforts that we're doing, but it's just insane.
Oh, it is insane, and I could see the reaction on your guys' faces right when you won. So there is that 4th point that comes available. In the center, it has extra points. Why did you decide not to go for it?
Yeah, what do you think? You're the luck charm.
Me? I think we wanted to play it safe and just try to get the slow points. And the closer we got, the less English these guys start speaking. Yeah. So I just try to pretend I know what they're talking about.
Yeah. I was just the one that should be protected. I feel like an Avenger protected by these guys.
Yeah, you looked like an Avenger, hopping around, leaping around there, and having them all build around you. So going into the next game, are you guys going to do anything differently to secure the ultimate victory royale?
I don't know. Actually, our first game wasn't that good. Then we stopped, talked with each other, set the strategy, and it worked out. So that's nice.
I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, see if it works again. I don't know if they can listen to us. Don't listen to us, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys might get a little focused now that they know your strategy and you came out so strongly. So, Zach, you are the golden ticket winner. What does it feel like to be up on the stage playing with these guys?
It feels crazy playing with guys this good, and I'm just trying to keep up and not hold them down. So just protect the VIP.
Yeah, protect the VIP. Well, congratulations on that win, guys. Looking forward to see how you perform coming up. But we got to get into some more games, sending it back up to the casters.
Thank you so much, Kitty. And Ravens Revenge, they are very happy with their victory. Obviously not looking to change all that much because no one is going to challenge them. Honestly, like no one was going after them the entire time. I'm shocked by that.
They had the structure built up, and it literally just hiding inside ended up being the best play, the best option at the time, just because everyone was more focused on that D control point.
That's true.
I'm curious how things are going to change going forward. I got to ask you a question, GB. If you put yourself on one of these teams, you're down there in the pit with everybody else, what would you do to try and take the lead and hold it in a situation like this?
Well, I mean, you know, as a person who's a former competitive player, I could tell you that I will be looking at the strategy. I will be looking at how can we maximize our, like, how can we be more efficient with where we are on the map, right? Because I think that a lot of players oftentimes are putting themselves in positions to try and just challenge and go right into the point. But there's a lot of value in being that one person that lingers around. But I know you guys don't want to hear the analysis from me. You want to hear it from our key analysis analyzer. Anyway, words are hard for me. It's Sundown who's going to be down on the floor. Take it away, bud.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy and Lupo, and apologies. I'm just so used to Lupo and Courage being together with the victory up there on the last one. I can never forget about you, Golden Boy. Just like the Chicken Champions are making sure no one can forget about them, we're going to take a quick look at the team and how they were able to improve from Game 1 to Game 2 and what the VIP gameplay looks like. So right here you can see all three of them pushing up, and they go all at the same time. And then Chandler is leading the front, actually using that siphon to make sure he stays up there and grabs a quick four-piece all of a sudden from 0 elims up the floor. Now again, ended up leading the pack, but you can see the chickens constantly roaming together, making sure they don't get thrown right out of the roost. But Chandler leading the fray, and you can see him so close. The reaction there in the bottom left-hand corner, and then utilizing the slam to make sure he navigates correctly around the platform and knocking the players off. And you can see him right there giving a big let's go. And one thing I want to note, he does this so well. He hits the vent, and then it's 2 of those left click hops. He is the only VIP who we've seen doing that so far and getting himself up onto the platform right away. Incredibly well done from the Chicken Champions and their ability to push forward from Game 1 to Game 2. A really big improvement, and a lot of other players are going to look to mimic that as we move into Game 3. Now back up top to Golden Boy and Lupo. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Sundown. I love you, so I appreciate that. And yes, some fun moments in that game that I think a lot of players will certainly like break down when they get, if we ever manage to. I want to play this game like every day. I want to play this game every single day. There's some strategies that you can really start to develop, and you can also tell who some of our VIPs are that have really been thinking about it, right? And also synergizing with their teammates so that they can get the communication and realize, like, hey, what are some of the things that I can do with this very powerful weapon, the Infinity Blade?
I think even Sundown taking a look there at how Chandler Riggs has developed an interesting strategy with the sword, and to being able to climb and assault a control point almost seemingly out of nowhere. You can go from all the way up, down to the bottom, all the way up onto a ramp. A second swing will get you all the way up top. Yeah, that's going to pay off going forward as Chandler and the rest of the Chicken Champions start to climb the scoreboard. But speaking of the scoreboard, I know people out there watching. If you're here at the Forum in LA, if you're watching from home, you want to know what the current standings are. We're going to take a look at those right now.
You called for it. Yeah, no, there you go. You have the power. You have the power. Okay.
CGB, I could do it too.
There you go, buddy. All right, so it's going to be the Llama Record Company in first place with 9 points. Ravens Revenge, after that victory, will have 6 points. And Fish Fam have been hanging out in the middle ground. They'll have 5 points. A big game from them. Could see them climb all the way up to the top there. And then Funky Fighters, they get a point for each game. Funky Fighters have been Struggle City, population 4. They're going to have to get it together.
Somebody will get them a pat on the back, too.
Yes, yes. Or, maybe Laser could just cartwheel his way to victory. That's what I want to see personally. But that is going to do it for us here. When we come back, we're going to have more of the Creative Showdown here at the Fortnite Summer Block Party. We'll see you in a few.
Welcome to the Creative Showdown. This brand new map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic, made specifically for this event. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built in creative by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point they'll be able to hold. Pay attention to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. But with high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins.
The behemoth threat looms from beyond the horizon. To stand against it, each of us, master and recruit alike, will choose our own path. Whatever it is you seek, every hunt offers the chance to earn glory, trophies, or at least a battle scar. Ramsgate, an outpost at the edge of the world, has become our home. And as long as we draw breath, it will not fall. We have learned to turn the behemoth's unique, lethal power back against them. And we do it in style. The behemoths are changing, evolving. And so we forge new bonds, together, one hunt at a time. Live on the edge of every moment, Slayer. Live for the hunt.
Huge shout out to our in-house DJ Mike Realm for spinning here at the Forum, a historic venue, and we're live for the Summer Block Party and Fortnite's Creative Showdown. Golden Boy alongside with Dr. Lupo once again. We had some crazy games in games 1 and 2. And if you're just joining us for the first time, well, allow us to update you on what we've been playing here today, because the map and game mode is called Sky Station Showdown. And it's something that we have never done before. And when we get a moment, we'll bring up the format and how players are going to earn their points. But we've had some exciting moments today, Lupo.
It's actually been pretty crazy. On your screen now, the left side, we talk about how they earn points in the game. There are 3 capture points atop the map, and the first team to 1,000 total points wins, or whoever has the most by the end of the game, which is 15 minutes long. Keep in mind, too, there's a couple little curveballs here. Those, like I said, those top 3 points, that's 3 points per second for the VIP, assuming they're uncontested. But after 8 minutes have passed, when there's 7 left in the match, the bottom middle point opens. That D point, the golden point, worth 12 points per second. The first team to 1,000 wins, but those have to add up somehow, and GB, if you wouldn't mind.
That's right. So separate from what's in-game, out-of-game, wherever your favorite team will place, whether that be first, second, third, fourth, or 5th through 8th, they will earn points that go toward an aggregate that will determine who is the ultimate winner of the Fortnite Creative Showdown. And we had an update on the leaderboard earlier on. I'm sure we will bring that up later on in the show and get you guys up to speed. But in case you're wondering, it's going to be the Llama Record Company that will be in first place right now. That will, of course, be Courage JD, Loserfruit, and Jordan Fisher, along with their golden ticket winner, Lester. It was a good game 1 for them. Game 2 had some pretty hype moments. They were able to jump right back up there. And there you can actually see it right there. Wow, I hadn't even seen this thing yet, so that's cool.
That's brand new. Yeah, he had no idea that that was a thing.
No, I didn't know. So I lied to everyone when I said later on. Or maybe
later on as in right now on the bottom of your screen.
There you go.
9 points, which means the first and second place already. And we're a third of the way through. There's 6 games total, which means, in my opinion, as I kind of predicted, I'd just like to put that out there, you know, part of the best Fortnite duo ever is involved in the Llama Record Company, bestfortniteduoever.com, to support charity if you'd like to. It's, I mean, I love Jordan Fisher. Courage JD is a friend of mine. Loserfruit, also fantastic. And their golden ticket winner, I mean, it's kind of like he is carrying the team. So,
yeah, I think
literally just by existing.
Yeah, I think that they also... Jordan Fisher, very proficient in Fortnite, plays with you guys all the time. So he knows a thing or two about how he wants to position himself, how he wants to work around the builds, and also what are going to be his strengths as well as his weaknesses. Because while it is great to have that Infinity Blade and be able to swipe around and chop people down to size, well, when you're swinging, you're kind of a sitting duck. So those are things that our players, our VIPs, are going to have to navigate. But here we go, folks. It's time for game number 3 of the Summer Block Party's Fortnite Creative Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, let's get hype, let's get loud. It's time to jump back into the game. Hey, that worked out. I'm proud of that one.
Well done, Golden Boy. And away we go. Game 3, 15 minutes on the clock, and the team's popping out of their spawn locations. I just want to make a quick note. The fact that all the spawn locations are themed off the teams too is insanity. Team Evolve, big shout out there. You did an excellent job putting this together for the Creative Showdown. And I just want to put this out just yet again. Golden Boy, if you could, who's in first place right now? Oh, dang it, for a second. It was the Llama Record Company. Look at it.
I couldn't speak quickly enough at that moment to get in there. But I wouldn't be shocked if they do manage to find themselves back at the top 3 at the very least. And as we look, the Chicken Champions, the Fish Fam, and the Cuddle Crew are going to be contesting for all of these points here. Little Whip Warriors going up against Raven's Revenge. The Brazilians managing to pick up game number 2 in a very consistent fashion, holding the outer circles and not really looking to prioritize the golden circle right at the middle of the map. They were really focused on just keeping themselves going and letting everyone else scuffle down low.
Early to mid-game, pretty important too. You build up enough buffer of points. You don't even necessarily have to jump down in the bottom, get involved in that chaos. But if you do want to get involved in the Summer Block Party, go to Twitter, use that hashtag Summer Block Party. Tag us in your favorite moments, especially Golden Boy. I want to see his phone explode on the desk, if you could, please.
Yes, well, you know, my battery's kind of low, Lupo. I don't know if I could deal with that right now.
That thing's not going to last too
what
much
is going
longer.
on
Wait,
here?
What am I looking at? Funky Fighters have opted to skybase in a creative mode?
Okay.
What is going on? I feel like this is the work of Laserbeam and Wildcat for sure.
100%.
Look at it. They're setting up to drop in from above. This is ridiculous. In fact, look.
I don't know if it's
now watch.
He's going to just...
Here's what they're doing. Look. They're dropping in. Watch for the elim in the bottom. One of them might get eliminated, and they're resetting. They're resetting for more materials because you spawn in with 5 builds.
Yeah, that's not going to work out. Unless he hits the shot right here. Oh,
do it. Oh, valiant effort there. Well, I would have run off the stage if Laserbeam would have hit that snipe. But honestly, he said coming into this that shenanigans was kind of the goal. He doesn't expect to win. He's still going to earn the money from charity, $50,000 split between 3. But man, you might as well build up into the sky and throw your body at him while you're at it, right?
Imagine if they had just spent all that effort to build all of that around it. Someone just shot it down. You know, all those builds, all that effort.
Don't suggest it. Somebody's going to hear it. I want to see how that plays out.
Man, look at this base over here. What's going on?
PTK pushing in, takes Sharshok out. Raven's Revenge in 6th right now. Meanwhile, Lil Whip Warriors in 3rd at 93 points. And look, the Chicken Champions, we literally watched Chandler Riggs. Sundown talked about how his sword control has changed over time. They're holding 1st place at 213 points.
They got it. I just want to point this out for the Little Whip Warriors. They need to get their VIP in a secure spot. Chandler Riggs is going to be out in the open for the Chicken Champions. There will be a member of the Sunshine Soldiers. That will be the VIP challenging the fight. Ends up disengaging, and here comes the impulse nades. But when you're the Infinity Blade player, you can fly up into the sky and come right back into it. The problem is you have no support from your squad members, and you're kind of going to be by yourself in those moments, and an easy target for anyone that's swarming you at that moment in time. Jordan Fisher back again, takes down Madison.
Jordan actually sitting on 9 eliminations right now, the highest on this team by a mile. If you didn't know, Jordan Fisher is a musician, actor, he's a gamer. He performed on Broadway in the Tony Award-winning show Hamilton. He was on Dancing with the Stars. He can sing better than me by a mile. He's better, actually, I have a theory that he's actually a government experiment sent here to make the rest of the Fortnite players feel bad about themselves.
Or
he's just good at everything.
Maybe Dr. Lupo, he's just like really talented.
I refuse to believe that. Jordan Fisher actually eliminated. 11 minutes remaining in this match. Keep in mind at 7 left is when that 4th control point worth 12 points a second opens up. We've seen a couple different strategies evolve.
Oh, Sharshok jumps right out of there from the shadows once again. These Ravens Revenge, I mean, they're kind of living up to this name, which I have to be very remiss to say if I'm not making a bunch of Raven puns. I'm very proud of myself.
This is why they brought you on the casting crew, Golden Boy. You love to see it.
Ooh, the impulse nades. Be careful about those impulse nades, man. And I think what the Cuddle Crew's golden ticket winner was actually looking to do there was really just play zone. Anyone charging on the ramp, they could use the impulse nades to just shoot them out to the side, and then they don't have to worry about that. If you want to get a coordinated push, you don't have many options. You can build up, but you don't have a lot of builds to work with. So there's really only those 2 ramps on the sides that you have to be mindful of. And a scoreboard update for those of you out there, you can see 267, and it's going back and forth for the Chicken Champions and the Little Whip Warriors. Xavier Woods gets the better of Mackenzie Butt. It's going to be our golden ticket winner for the Fish Fam, Confamus, who gets the elim.
9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Solid lead building right now for the Little Whip Warriors at 330 points. 30-point lead and growing. The Chicken Champions, Cuddle Crew in 3rd, the Fish Fam in 4th. Llama Record Company in 5th, our current point standing leader. Sunshine Soldiers in 6th. Ravens Revenge with the Funky Fighters.
Look at all of this protection. Look at all of this protection that they've given to Phantoms here. They're letting them just keep a low profile. Don't stand out because you're going to have that blade and everyone's going to see it from so far away. Of course, the Phantoms, some EDM DJs. These guys have been all over the place, as a matter of fact, and they were actually known as a dance act before, so maybe they can show us some moves in game.
Can't wait to see it. You got to put some moves on too, Golden Boy. Legend has it. You're a fantastic dancer. We'll have to see that after the show for sure.
I think you're confusing me for Jordan Fisher once again. You got it. You know, I get it. You know, You have a man crush. It's okay.
Maybe a little bit. Listen, okay, just because he's part of the best Fortnite duo ever.com doesn't mean that it's a man crush, Golden Boy, okay? Relax. Meanwhile, Little Whip Warriors only 2 eliminations, but picking up big points for the team. They're up to 492, almost past the halfway mark. And we're a minute and 30 away from that final capture point opening in the bottom. We've got a couple teams respawning right now, making their way back in. This control point, the green one, all the way up top. Look at the fort that's built around this thing. So many materials have been used by multiple teams that someone just needs to make their way up and take ownership of it. So, push up top. Jordan Fisher still alive.
So
barely. Oh, one shot from Musa. Good spell the end here. We'll see. Flying off, landing down to the bottom, making a move here on the blue control point. There's a whole team up top. Jordan, this might not be the play.
Yeah, that was a rough one. I have to applaud the ambition there, but even with the Infinity Blade, you still got to get, I think it's going to be 2 hits before you're able to eliminate any of the players, especially the VIP, who's going to be very healthy. Not easy to do there, but he had to get a reset, go back to his teammates. Now they need to regroup. Currently going to be sitting in 5th place. Your current leaderboard, or I should say your leaders right now, the overall standings, which are going to be the Llama Record Company.
I can't believe how long player from Lost Kings survived at the top of this red control point, literally dodging swings from Xavier Woods until he got cut down. But look, Jack Dylan Grazer is sitting on top of that last control point.
He's always coming up with something.
He's got 8 seconds. He's just going to wait.
He's always coming up with something. He's going to fall right onto the point.
Imagine if somebody looks down and snipes him right now.
Yeah.
Just wait. Fighting's time. Dropping in. Here we go. The Funky Fighters, their first points on the board.
No!
Oh, he gets cut down. A valiant effort.
Yeah, meanwhile, his teammates,
What
yeah.
What am I looking at right now?
I think you're looking at a YouTube video being made.
I can't wait to see this, honestly. This is absolutely ridiculous. For one day. Wait, did you just get impulsed?
He impulsed him off of his own ramp.
Oh, man. I want to live in the mind of Laserbeam for a day. Just hang out in there and see what's going on.
I haven't had a chance to meet the guy yet, but after seeing everything,
he's a class act.
Yeah, you know, he's a special guy. He's a special character. Okay, well, Chicken Champions, they're going to be in 1st place, and they're getting very close to winning this one, folks. 740 plus points and counting. They are going to be holding down this blue control point. Then you're going to have the Llama Record Company trying to make another run for the top 3, but they get shut down finally. Oh, there goes Jack Dylan Grazer. Oh,
I love when they cut to this camera and suddenly it's just quiet.
Hit it. Believe in yourself. It's kind of like Shazam.
Claps in the chat if you think he can do this. Come on, folks. He can make it.
I don't know. You know.
Wait.
Yeah, he could. I think he's wondering if he can fly.
Looking. Okay. Oh, actually, he was waiting to build.
Okay.
He was waiting for a teammate. Wildcat is now slowly moving forward. Keep in mind, while this may not be the strat.
Oh, no, not like this.
Look at his face.
Now, they'll be okay because there's no fall damage, but they lost so much work on that ramp, and you got to feel sorry for them. You know, not too sorry, but you got to feel a little sorry for them.
It's a strategy, to say the least, okay?
It really is.
Wildcat and Jordan Fisher fighting it out down there. Keep in mind, every 1 second that the VIP is on one of those top 3 control points, it's 3 points for the team. Every second they're in the bottom middle, that's 12. It's 4 times as fast. And with only 5 minutes left, it could be anybody's game, especially if they take ownership of that bottom there. But Chandler Riggs and the Chicken Champions have such a commanding lead, 171 points ahead of Little Whip Warriors.
And a lot of players that are going to be protecting their VIP. There's Chandler Riggs, though, running right behind One Shot Girl, just going in to just try and bust on through to the structures that are there, just crush all of the wood that's going to be around and not allow them to get any time, be able to work around and build up any points. The Chicken Champions, they want to run away with this one. They want to pick up this W, Lupo.
Good effort into it as well. Looking back behind, couple shotgun shots, not enough damage dealt there to secure the top. Chandler's still in it, but there is gunfire. The Sunshine Soldiers trying to take over this blue control point. Can't quite
good.
Oh, a shot just over the top.
Now,
909.
The Chicken Champions have a choice here. Do they continue to hold down the blue control point, or do they reset, go back to their teammate, try and protect their VIP so that they can get to maybe this spot right here. They have such a great lead. If they manage to jump on in to that golden control point, maybe that will be able to just catapult them to victory. But looking at the Little Whip Warriors, you're going to have one of the members of Phantoms on your screen. He's got to get back into that zone there. You also have the Llama Record Company lingering on about, but the Little Whip Warriors, they're going to hold it down.
They still had ownership for just a second, up to 831 points. Meanwhile, Chandler fighting it out for first place at the top of the A control blue. Less than 50 points left. If they can hold this for just a little bit longer. Oh, and he gets cut down to the last second before it's cleared out.
And you could read his lips there. He said so close, because they have 957 points. You need 1,000 total to pick up the victory. 3 minutes left on the clock, and the mad dash, the insanity down low. It's going to be Phantom swinging about, but ends up getting picked off, and all the members of the Little Whip Warriors are going to be deleted from the golden control point. And now we could see the Fish fans coming back into this, and no one ever suspects the Fish.
You'd never suspect the Fish. Oh, Big Star gets cut down to the bottom. There's a lot of players trying to contest this D control point for the last few points. Kenzie ending up out on the bottom of the map. Have to get him reset quick there. 957. Jordan Fisher goes down. You have so many VIPs dive bombing this last control point. But I just want to point out the Chicken Champions, I believe, are uncontested. The climb to first continues at 978 points.
It's going to be the Cuddle Crew who jumps on in, and it's going to prevent Chandler Riggs, who has to reset. He's going to be out of this one. The Cuddle Crew are going to be so far down that leaderboard. But 2 minutes left on the clock, 981, the Chicken Champions. Surely this is going to be a win for them. And as all of that was going on up above, down low, you see the insanity that is ensuing. But they get right back in. They get right back in, and the Chicken Champions, no!
It's one point
remaining. And the Little Whip Warriors might be able to come back into this with enough time. Or could it be Raven's Revenge? They're going to have control of B. But there he goes. He jumps right back in. And that is going to do it. GG. Game 3 goes to the Chicken Champions.
See the celebration from Chandler Riggs and the crew there. That was so close. So close to a throw, and Chandler made his way back in. Even just the 1 point, they needed 1 second in a control point, and they did it. Down to the wire, GB.
Very intense game there, but the Chicken Champions will be victorious. They had a game plan. They kept on hanging out at the outer circles rather than looking to get into the fight down at the golden control point where you can get 12 points per second. They said, you know what, let's play around, let's play our game. Let's play the outer circles. Let everyone else, once again, worry about that. Shades of what we saw in that last game when Raven's Revenge managed to do the same thing.
Last few moments here down to the bottom middle control point, but that's not where the victory came from. The Chicken Champions holding it out up top. Quick return climbs. You see the team celebrating. Just so wholesome. I just can't help but love all of them.
A wholesome team. It's the most wholesome team you can possibly have here. But man, what a game 3 was. We've had 3 games, 3 different winners. And with the way things have shaken up here, I wouldn't be shocked if we walk away with 6 different winners at some point, man. It's like everyone seems to have like this, the strategy. They know that they want to play the outer circles rather than charging down low. And I'm waiting to see more teams start to adapt that. But then there's always going to be that desire to push low and challenge the golden control point.
Now, I do have to say, one of the most interesting strategies we've seen evolve from this so far comes from the Funky Fighters and Laserbeam and Wildcat, and I have no idea what's going on down there other than shenanigans through and through, man.
Yeah, that is, Zeke may be Captain Shenanigans, but that is team shenanigans. Maybe Zeke is their coach. I think that's actually what it is.
I never thought, honestly, talking through everything in the past, looking at the rehearsals, no one tried to skybase a mode where you have to control points.
Nope, no one tried that.
No one did that.
But hey, it's Fortnite, and you can do some pretty incredible things in this game. But for now, we're going to send it over to Kitty. It's over at the stage with some of our competitors.
Oh, you guys, I am here with the Chicken Champions coming back. And honestly, I'm at a little bit of a loss of words. You guys went from almost having 0 points the first game to adapting over the course of the 3 games to almost losing with 999 points. Chandler, can you walk me through what just happened?
Well, okay. In my defense, I get very excited because we were on the point. I was like, okay, we got 99 points, we won. So I just let go of the mouse. I was like, yes, and then I got impulsed off. So, but then I got back on and we won. So yeah, it was great.
Oh, it was great. You've got 5 points now towards your total, and Nick and Julie, you guys have great communication. How did you make sure that you were positively motivating your team after having such a hard start?
So it was really, really important that we were communicating where we were going, and then we were all waiting until the exact same time to push up together. We had the same path that we were following every single respawn, and then we were laying out the aggression so other teams wouldn't focus us, because there was one point where we were contesting high ground, and then there was another team far away shooting at us, so we had to provide that pressure back, because you don't have a lot of materials to build. So we were making sure to make those call-outs, and then I think the teamwork really, really paid off, so it's awesome.
Yeah, it's been great. And Julie, has there been a team leader that's come out of this? Would you say it's yourself? Is it Nick? Is it Chandler?
Honestly, I think it's all of us, but I mean, Chandler has held his own with that sword so many times that, it's just natural to follow him. He's charging up there with the sword, so, but all of us, honestly. Team effort.
Oh, totally a team effort. So Chandler, going into this next game, is there any specific strategy that you have? Are you going to try and do the same thing? Because we've seen every single game it's changed. First game it was about the middle point, people didn't know about it. Next game it got focused, it was about the high point. How are you going into game number 4?
I'm not revealing anything. we got a system, it's working. Yeah, we're going to stick to it.
All right, stick to... I mean, if it's working, it's working. And obviously, if you guys have any new strategies, you don't want to give it away. We got a lot of crowd love in here right now. Hope you guys are having a great, great time. So we are just about to get into some more games. Congratulations, guys, on that win, but we're not done. We still got more. We're going to send it right back up to the casters.
Thank you so much, Kitty, and the Chicken Champions walking away with game number 3. And I would say hectic fashion at the end there. Chandler.
A little bit of panic, controlled panic.
Yeah, controlled panic is all you ever want. Getting a little ahead of himself and jumping off the point, but that's okay. They were so far ahead at that point. I think Little Whip might have been able to catch up and have things gone horribly wrong. But, Chandler knew what he was doing. He was able to get back into position very quickly, and they walk away with the Game 3 victory. And we are now officially halfway through at this point, Lupo, and this game mode has been so fun to cover because it's pure insanity, especially when you get down to point D. It's just everyone's just getting zapped away by those little drones, preventing them from being able to do anything.
As soon as 8 minutes has passed, it's kind of anybody's game. We've seen come from behind victories already. Teams vying for those top 3 positions, even number 1 at certain points. And I think there's still strategy to be evolved from this. There's people that are going to figure out new ways to play this. What I haven't seen yet, and actually we talked about it in rehearsals, is a sword carrier sitting on one of the control points and throwing themselves straight up and back down.
That's true. We have not seen that yet. Lots of things to break down. The good news is we're going to have Pook standing by to break down all the action that she saw in our last game.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor with the crowd. They are loving these games so far. We just saw our Chicken Champions take a victory. But you know what? We're going to take a look at some of the plays coming out of the Little Whip Warriors to see, how maybe they strategize this game. So you can see here, Cypher PK up on the platform using the tactical shotgun to get in there, really make sure that he is protecting his teammates and make sure that they're getting those points on that platform every single time. This edit here coming out of him, absolutely electric. We've seen him do this so many times before in the past. And here we have Phantoms just going to town with the Infinity Blade, letting everyone else know on the map, hey, I'm up here, and I'm about to whip you out of here. Here we have Lachlan as well. Every CQC engagement this team took early game, they were victorious in, and they were in first place for quite some time. Unfortunately, they just were not able to close it out and ended up in second place. But I would love to hear how our Chicken Champions communications were during that game. So let's kind of take a listen in and see how they were doing.
He's down. Bring him out, grappler. Nice! No, I got you, Chandler. I got you. Down. Nice! Let's go! We got this. Easy. Shoot. We got to shoot. Come on. I'm coming back. Shotgun up top with us. Up top. On me. Got her. I'm shooting.
shoot ice. 100 points. There's no one on east.
As you can see, they definitely did not crack under the pressure. Casters, what do you guys think?
I would say wholesome commentary, wholesome comms the entire time from the Chicken Champions. that was pretty awesome. And yes, I think that you bring up a great point. But before we went into the analysis, was I want to see players really start to develop more strategies with that Infinity Blade, because there's a lot you could do with it, and the map, it's a playground. You really can have some fun.
Keep in mind too, if you're watching from home, if you're here at the Forum in Los Angeles, the competitive nature of this, I mean, this is a little more focused on the shenanigans, and you're putting an Infinity Blade in the hands of a VIP. That's a big portion to take away, and 100% of it is for charity. And speaking of charity and maybe where that money is going to go, who's going to come away with the top, we want to take a quick look at the leaderboard.
Yes, where we are right now, and it is going to be the Llama Record Company continuing to hold on to their lead halfway through at 10 points. But the Chicken Champions have managed to knock down Raven's Revenge a peg, as they will be in 9th place, but, in 2nd place with 9 points. No, there is no 9th place. There's only, I know, right? A little bit of a fumble there, but that's okay, because Raven's Revenge are going to be in 3rd. And then the Little Whip Warriors and Fish Fam, they'll be tied. Funky Fighters still continuing to earn a single point for their efforts.
I mean, if you get a sky base and just go for it, you're still going to get a point, so valiant effort there.
Hey, build that sky base, and everyone's going to get money for charity. That is what it's all about. There goes your Game 3 winners, the Chicken Champions. Get ready for Game 4.
Big crossover. You get a lot of players prepping. Xavier Woods looking at his phone, making sure Twitter is up to date on everything. And I think everything that we've seen so far, you've got players building bases on top of these control points. You have Courage JD throwing his body at whoever he can to get eliminations. We've seen really high elimination counts from a number of players. You've got VIPs developing new strategies. I love the competitive nature of Chandler Riggs. Very focused on improving across the board every single round. I think this is one of the reasons why they call it Fortnite Battle Royale.
The ultimate Battle Royale experience.
So
Very
if
true.
you're watching from home, don't you forget it.
That's right. So the game is going to be ready. The players have discussed their strategy. We're going to jump into this in a few moments. You'll see that countdown come up here in the arena. And for those of you at home, we hope you're enjoying yourself, and make sure you're talking about it on social media. But here we go. The game is about to start. Game 4 of the Fortnite Creative Showdown, and we're heading back to Sky Station for some more insanity. Who is going to come out on top? It could be a different winner, or we can have our first two-time victor in the Sky Station Showdown.
If you're just tuning in, if you're watching from home, if you're here in LA, if you're talking about it on Reddit, the format is very important. The top 3 control points are worth 3 points per second, and it's got to be your VIP uncontested to earn those points. Quick note, the Fish Fam already taking the top over there on the red capture point. McKenzie putting down some moves. After 8 minutes have gone by, that bottom middle control point is exposed for 12 points a second. Lost Kings going down there. The Sunshine Soldiers not able to pick up any points just yet. Meanwhile, the Fish Fam, I almost bet, is still uncontested. Look at them just climb up the leaderboard already in the triple digits. Sunshine Soldiers, Nick 830 throwing a couple off the top there. PTK taking shots from a distance. Excellent shot. Picks up that elimination of the sword carrier, the VIP for the Chicken Champions. That's Chandler
Play range.
Challenging PTK to a 1v1.
There you go. Look at that range, right? That was a really smart play there from PTK. Just playing the range game, not allowing that Infinity Blade to get right in front of her, because they have that slow animation. You get caught in it, and then it's a wrap at that point in time. And you're also going to have Dabier here, also known as Ambush King. This guy has been all around the Fortnite community doing so many events. He's been all around, and it's crazy to see that he's here today playing, and maybe could get that golden ticket not only to this event, but also to New York City.
This is actually kind of an interesting strategy piece. You saw Courage on the ramp. I would just want to note, he was look at him. He's waiting and taking shots. He knows there's a sword carrier up top, but he didn't want to push up because it was going to be a 1v1 against someone with an Infinity Blade. Not a good call. That right there, waiting for Jordan Fisher to come up as well, is a big move, because you know a 2v2 much better odds of winning, especially when you then have an Infinity Blade on your side.
That middle platform, too, gives you some good range. And if players push up, you could throw down an impulse grenade and shoot them off to the side. Jordan Fisher, as you saw a second ago, was going to be eliminated. And the Llama Record Company needs to reset. Only 18 points for our current leaders, our current overall leaders. And then the Cuddle Crew in first place. And it's gaining fast. Xavier Woods and company looking to peel away with a victory here. Fish Fam not far behind.
In a situation like this with the game mode that's the creative game mode here that's been developed, the Cuddle Crew has 2 professional players, professional Fortnite players from Ghost Gaming. That's kind of scary. You think looking at a game mode like this, they're going to have an advantage? Because things are a little different. I think this is, everybody kind of understands, this is different than traditional competitive Fortnite.
Oh, for sure. But when you know how to aim, you know how to aim. And that is certainly what this Ghost Gaming crew and Aiden and Kayun are capable of doing. A lot of our players, though, here, I mean, Courage has also competed in a few of the World Cups, as have you, Cypher PK. So we have some great players that have been participating in competition, in official Fortnite competitions for quite some time now. So there's a lot of formidable players that are out there. And then bear in mind that it's not really just that one-to-one battle like you would typically have in Battle Royale, where you're going up against someone and then maybe there's a third party. This whole map is just a series of third parties. It's just players all just throwing shots everywhere they possibly can, looking to connect, looking to get some siphon so that they can keep themselves going and maybe get some more builds.
Look at the faces of all 4 players for the Fish Fam holding this control point.
Musa picking up a bunch of Felix.
Oh yeah, sitting on 5 right now. Vixar at 4. McKenzie rotating around inside, just trying to stay mobile. You don't want to get picked by a hunting rifle shot from a distance. Keep in mind, too, as we mentioned earlier, the loadout across the board for every player in this match is the same.
Oh, Lord.
Unless you're carrying the... Oh, I'm pretty sure that's laser beam.
Yeah,
that's
laser
beam. Yep. Every single player is sitting on that rare, the blue AR, a rare tactical shotgun.
And look at McKenzie.
Hunting rifle. Oh, yeah.
Just hiding. No reason for you to poke out, Lupo. There's no reason for the Infinity Blade player, the VIP, to poke out when you're on point like this. Even for Lost Kings, just hide and maybe get a wall right in front. Create some more protection and ensure that the angles are covered. You also want to build in areas where you know you're not going to get pressured from, like, 2 different angles. You kind of want to, even though it's going to be out in the open, you just want to mitigate as much of that carnage as possible and give yourself a fighting opportunity for your VIP.
Taking some shots, the most eliminations on the team. Looking back behind, barely stays up. 12 HP total. Siphon can pick her all the way back up, but Sharshot gonna catch him off guard.
He's on her and she'd be eliminated.
He literally mentioned Raven's Revenge sneaking in out of nowhere, coming from off camera, picking up that elimination.
I don't think the observers are trying to do it. I don't think they are. Oh, did they put a pyramid on top of Xavier?
2 players. Look, Aiden.
There he is.
Kayun, both sitting on 15 eliminations apiece. Xavier. I'm inside
and
that
that's 2 players, right? Like, they boxed around him, so players are going to have to put shots down on a first layer of build and then look to do the same thing. While all this is going on, you're going to have Kayun and Aiden, as well as their golden ticket winner, who's a pretty good player, bear in mind, Beast, who I had a moment to chat with as well earlier today. Oh dear.
Wait,
oh dear.
Cypher was sitting in the spawn, taking shots at Kayun from the outside. Kayun just turned around and used that hunting rifle to take him out. What a shot there. Situation kind of tough for the team. I would like to point out, though, the Cuddle Crew, because they've stored Xavier Woods in a box to ship him all the way to the top of the leaderboard, they've made their way there.
No one knows he's there.
69 points.
Yep. No one knows he's there. There's no reason for Xavier Woods to get out of there. Let your teammates do the work. You have 2 of the best competitive Fortnite players out right now that are competing in this game, protecting you. No reason. Just hide your pyramid, Xavier. I believe in you, buddy.
Team 1 and 2, the Fish Fam and the Cuddle Crew are so far ahead of every other team. It's ridiculous. Almost a 500-point difference between 2nd and 3rd right now. Kayun and Aiden, 2 very accurate players. Aiden playing on a controller as well. The impulse nade into the sky, going big for a shot there. Can't quite connect it. His teammate picks it up, though.
And because he's gotten so many eliminations, he's able to build and protect that base even more so. That's going to be the B point, and they have ran away with this one. In a few moments, we're going to get that middle hill opening up, but they're at 816 points, Lupo. They've gained. This could very well be a win for the Cuddle Crew.
This is ridiculous. If they win this game so quickly, there's going to be so a limited amount of time for that fourth control point. A smile on Mackenzie's face there, you see on the screen. Second place is still worth 4 placement points, leading towards those the sum of the 6 games.
If I'm Fish Fam, I'm sending one of my players after the Cuddle Crew to try and stop them from gaining points. Because if it keeps going like this, it's going to be GG. There's nothing they could do. You have to split up, and you have to look for them, and the point's going to open up. Point D's going to open up in 15 seconds, Lupo, and Cuddle Crew probably don't even need it.
Right now, still climbing, still unchallenged, I think. Xavier holding that control point. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the fastest game
is crazy.
We see the entire night. We're just over halfway through game 4, and the bottom middle is open, and multiple swords are flying in right now. Jordan Fisher and the player from Phantoms, the Little Whip Warriors, though. 3 of the 4 players sitting right on the point right now.
And the Cuddle Crew have pushed on forward. They're going to keep holding this down. No one's going to get in there to try and stop them. But one player does try to make a valiant effort to do it. Is Patriota, who's going in for that tack shot. He's getting the connections, but Kayun is making him pay. In come his team, though, looking to support him right from the off-screen yet again. And then finally, the run here for the Cuddle Crew is going to be stopped. And this is where the Fish Fam can come and take this game away from everyone else.
Xavier Woods going to have to push back in as fast as he can. The Fish Fam now in the lead, 951 points and climbing a dominant first.
They have to push Fish
right
Fam.
now. They have to. Look at him, just dancing it out, sitting inside the control point. 6 minutes remaining, but it's not even going to matter. The Fish Fam are holding it down. No one's challenging. This might be it. 996. That's a victory royale. Game 4 goes to the Fish Fam.
Man, Cuddle Crew had control. They were gaining points that whole game, but it was Raven's Revenge that thwarted that opportunity. And Xavier Woods, you can see the tension, the stress, the frustration in his face there. But the victory will go to the Fish Fam. Man, I have to say that definitely for the Cuddle Crew, that stinks.
I actually can't believe that they came back and won that.
I can't.
The Cuddle Crew they were so far ahead for so long. Look at this, just dancing out the last moments here. I think at this point you just kind of know you've got it if no one's challenging. Big Star did go down for just a second, but there it is, the celebration, knowing they picked that up. Honestly, at that point, kind of with ease.
Certainly did not look like a fish out of water in that game. And that is going to be game 4, all wrapped up. Man, we've had some, again, this has been fun because players have been determining different strategies that work out for their team. And it's been interesting to see these strategies build out. For a lot of them, it's really just built around Xavier Woods was hiding inside of that pyramid. One of the Little Whip players literally jumped on top of Xavier Woods on the box, or in the pyramid, I should say. Didn't even know he was there. Didn't even look because he was more focused on getting to that objective.
On top of that, Kayun and Aiden sitting on stacks of eliminations. You know, big shout out to the Fish Fam for everything that they did to come from behind there. But I am kind of curious, what was the thought process with the Cuddle Crew at those last few seconds?
Yeah, and while Fish Fam were the winners of that game, one team that had victory taken away from them. Where is it? It's the team I'm rooting for. The Cuddle Crew. That's right, you want one of these? Yeah? Well, the good news. Whoa! He's a heel. He's a heel. All right, well, we have the Cuddle Crew standing by with Pooks. Take it away.
Thank you so much, GB. I am here with our Cuddle Crew. We were getting very close and cuddly up here on the main stage. They weren't unfortunately victorious in that last game, but they definitely played hardball, showed their competitors what it takes to really knock them down. Now, I am here with Xavier Woods. How has your experience in the WWE really prepped you for today?
Well, considering the fact that I'm a 5-time WWE World Tag Team Champion, and I have the greatest YouTube channel of all time, Up, Up, Down, Down. Go subscribe if you have yet to subscribe already. It's gotten me ready for a team event such as this. And like everybody said before, having such a good team is really what is going to set us apart and allow us to win these next 2 games in order to win, because we're what you call storytellers. We've let everybody feel good. We've let some other people get some wins, but now we're showing our true colors. We're about to bring it back for the Cuddle Crew.
I love it. I love the energy. Listen to the crowd. They love it as well. Now, Aiden, what did you think when you saw this map for the first time?
Oh, it's definitely a different from like competitive. It's a nice change. You know, it's really fun to play, and there's a lot of the content creators are doing some wild things out here, like the stair all the way up top. That was so funny, but it's really fun to play a different mode from the original competitive.
Yeah, it's a nice break for you and your teammate, Hayoon. What did you think when you knew that you were playing with Aiden?
I mean, we're going to win, right? That's all we need to know. We got the plans all worked out, the strategies worked out, the next 3 matches are in the bag.
I'll be gunning for you guys for sure. I have my Cuddle Team Leader hoodie downstairs. I want a chance to wear it today. And finally, our golden ticket winner. Congratulations for making it here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. This is a great team. Just great people around. This is amazing.
Awesome, nice and concise, man, a few words. I love it. Well, thank you so much, guys. Congratulations again. Back to Lupo and GB.
Thank you, Pookie, and yes, the Cuddle Crew, they're feeling good. I got my towel back. Cuddle Crew all day. That's right. There's a Cuddle Crew section over there. That's right. We're the pink towels. That's what we do, Lupo. I'm not giving this to you because I'm afraid you're going to throw it again. And then I don't have an extra.
I might. That's true.
No, don't rip it from me. Be my friend.
Keep
okay?
in mind,
Be my
there are
friend.
8 teams here playing, and every single one, all the proceeds go directly to charity.
It's really awesome. Once again, $1 million spread out for the prize pool, and $350,000 going for first place, just alone to charity. A great cause for all of our competitors that are there, and for the golden ticket competitor, they could find themselves in New York City for the Fortnite World Cup final. That is what is on the line. But to break down the action that we saw just a little while ago, let's head back down to the floor with Sundown.
Thank you so much, GB and Lupo. And now I want to take a quick listen into the victors from the last game, but it's not going to be any comms that happened in the middle. We're going to hear kind of their pregame speech, how they motivated themselves, that then led into the epic victory royale. So take a listen right now.
If we can make Chicken come last this round, I think we'll win the next round.
By the way, they are doing listening.
Yeah.
So we should probably try not to swear, yeah. I don't think they've done anything bad. It would have been tweeted off to a million.
They would have, they pre-checked the clips, yeah.
They're recording clips and then sending them to Brave. Yeah. Okay. But we may as well, like, try
play it a little cleaner than screaming. All right, let's get to it. Sorry, listen in, guys. Like, we all over it. G-rated, you hear me? All right, let's go, boys. Focus up. Let's get the
And you can see they were able to focus up. Indeed, Mackenzie was looking to go big so his team would be able to cheer hallelujah. They lost and found the lead a number of times, but Mackenzie was able to use those little moon jumps to try and stay in the zone. And in the end, they were able to get the victory roses and take it home. The inspiration right there, the focus being enough. You can see how Muselk and Vikstart were able to lay down the smackdown using those rare tactical shotguns to put the shutdown on the other teams, control the singular top point, and take home the victory royale. Incredibly well done from the Fish fam. That was it from me. We're going to toss it back up to the desk with Lupo and Golden Boy. Gents, take it away.
Once again, thank you, Sundown. Always fun to hear Muselk, motivate the team, and then guys.
I love those listeners.
Probably some of my favorite videos, hands down, that I love watching. The shenanigans. Again, the shenanigans. But shenanigans with victories, and that's important. That's important, Now, bear in mind, as we have covered all the games that have happened here today, we have the scoreboard and the update where we are right now after game number 4. And it is going to be the Llama Record Company still holding on by a hair to first place with 13 points.
Close second, though, the Fish fam now at 12 after that last game. Chicken Champions at 10. Ravens Revenge at 10 as well. Cuddle Crew, Lil Whip Warriors, Sunshine Soldiers, and the Funky Fighters rounding out all 8 of your teams there. Shout out to Laserbeam for maintaining the lowest score. He'd be winning if this were golf.
Yeah. Well, another thing to keep in mind, Lupo, is that this has worked out very well for the Llama Record Company because we've had different winners every game. And who knows, maybe we can find ourselves a different winner in Game 5. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have the epic conclusion of the Fortnite Creative Showdown here at the Summer Block Party. So without further ado, our in-house DJ, Mike Realm, play us out, my man.
I'd say my favorite part about building maps is
Okay, what?
This is exactly what I'm talking about right there.
So excited.
Anyway. Now what?
I love you. That's all I'm gonna say. Get out of here, please. I'll be ready in a minute. Please. Go ahead. I'm not gonna go with you then. You gotta give me a second here. You're being obnoxious, Connor. How's that feel? Do you want it on you or just away from you?
I don't care.
I love you.
This is what I'm talking about. There's an example right there of Connor being rude. Get a fourth. Where did this come up with? Is that a Billy? Help you with that really good. Wait, hey, do you want this part to like be like? Oh, you're gonna make it like blow up? Yep. So you're gonna get out, tuck this under here. No, it's fine. Like this. It's fine. Here, I'll knock it out. You gonna go in? Yeah. Not blowing in the air. Yeah, it is. Sure? Yep. Not cool as it looks cool. Wait, kid, pull this back, pull this back. No, I can't. No, dude! Stop! Just go. You can't help me. I'm already trying. Is that what you're gonna do? What, are you gonna sleep in it? Yes. How's the fort working? Gucci. Is it like air in there? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do mine. get some Kit Kat. How many times do you not listen to that?
This next part
Kid, I figured it out. What else? I figured out how to do the slogan. You wanna come look at mine? What? I figured out how to make the
I don't
air.
have a fan. Do you have a fan? Connor? Hello?
Hey, Connor!
Yeah?
Down here. Where's all the croissants?
I ate them.
You ate the whole pan? No, we just bought them yesterday. There's about 15. How many's in a case? There's 5? Those aren't all for you. You don't eat a whole pan of those. Then where the hell are they? We didn't have a lot last night. I had one. I had one. Where the hell are the other 12? We bought them last night, less than 24 hours ago. Where's the rest of the pan? You had one last night and I had one. That's 2. Where's the other 10? No.
Can you come here? Look. Anna said she's gonna buy the train.
What? You told her?
Yeah.
Is she mad?
So I told her, and then she was like, would you like me to? I said, yeah, but he's selling it and Mom was maybe getting me a Connor and a puppy. And then she said, I'm gonna have to talk to him and give it back to me. Be something that's been in the family a long time. And I said, okay. And then, well, she said, I will buy it from him and keep it for you or Connor to give to your kids. And I said, okay. And I said, when people are getting a very simple. If you guys need to get your friends, you should be ready and ready to get friends. Because if you guys need friends, if you're ready to get a dog, especially if it's like this, they are big and you know what. If you're going to hurt a dog, they won't have a good place for it. And then I said, you know, we're already going to start putting up chicken wire and have it really high in the air. Oh, that might work. Can you put Barry against the ball already? We're not going to get that. No, no. He can't do what we do. Maybe? We'll try the end of the ball. Mom was here, didn't he? Wait, he could do that. So what did Grant say about that? She said she was going to buy that from me.
She had it.
She said she's going to buy it from me.
We only had it for 6 months.
Well, now we're going to get chicken wire to leave. No, they want, no, the landscape people want to. Stop. I think they want that ritual.
Probably.
I really love it. Our chicken wire. We need to ask David on the transit. Because there's no way his dog can. Have you seen how big he is?
He's so nice. I can't believe you weighed like nothing.
It's so easy to pick up. She said, I love you so much. We're going to make us happy. My sister comes to bed and not cry and not cry. But I should know what it is. Thank you, I have to take this big light one off. I don't know where my company is. peeing so long. Oh yeah, baby. Oh. Broadcasting. Hey, look. Broadcast. Okay. Okay. Okay.